It's everybody, bro. Honestly, it's everybody. It's up.
I feel that. I feel that.
WPR answer.
WPR. WPR.
I'm
He thought
Hey,
about
yo,
Skip Bayless and all them.
that's what I wanted to tell y'all earlier. That's what I wanted to tell you earlier because I didn't even fully answer your question because I lost my train of thought and I didn't even know if y'all caught it because Rage asked me a question. I didn't even think I answered the question, bro. My life started changing. You talking about when I started connecting a lot more just to communities was just when I got out of this media trained like robotic. Like I'm answering questions a certain type of way, bro, and I'm not comfortable all the way. You know, I'm being something I'm not. So people are asking me questions and they're like, yo, what do you think about this? Or what do you think about that? And it has something to do with my career or something I said or did in my life. And it could be in the media or it could be just somebody asking me, bro. I felt so uncomfortable because I was taught to give media responses. And when you say that, you look at your athletes or you look at entertainers as robots, bro, we're literally trained when we're 16, 17, 18 years old to be prepared for when we come into these public positions. It's different. It's really just you're trained to say certain answers to avoid certain subjects. Whenever it gets like political, you're only supposed to be a fence sitter. You can't be on one side or the other. Like if you start speaking about something that's going on in the world and you're not talking about basketball, it's like what the fuck? Why are you bringing this up right now? What are you going to use your platform for? You've heard the term "shut up and dribble" that goes on in with their society for just entertainers. So fighting through all that mud, you know, I didn't have to do it without some help from people, from some people that came before me, bro. And that's our revolutionaries. They told me about it. They told me to be aware of, you know, that training that goes on, that conditioning, bro. I couldn't even be human with y'all 5 years ago. I'm just being real. Like we would have got on right now, I would have been like, Bruce asked me a question and he would have said something that was a little sus. I would have been like, yo, all right, bro,
I'm out.
I'm just saying, if anybody said anything that was like, yo, Kai, you getting traded to this team, I would have been like, all right, my boys, I'm gonna I just because I felt like I was so limited to what I could say and do, you know, just being human. That was all. So
I ain't gonna lie, Bruce had made Bruce had made another, you know, very big public figure like Lee. Bruce had said something one time, and he had like another like public figure, like, you know what I'm saying, on some PR stuff. They had to like not join the call one time. You remember Bruce Among Us?
Wait.
You remember Bruce? Bruce, think hard. Think hard. Think hard.
I don't remember, bro. Can you refresh my memory?
Bro, Bronny had got caught doing something on his Instagram, smoking something, and you went on live like, yo. You said so.
No, okay.
You said so. And you were supposed to join the game with us, and you want to bring it up.
Wait. I did not say anything.
What'd you say? What'd you say?
I don't remember, bro. That was 2 years ago, bro.
Bro. You told him to spark up, bro. You told him to spark up, bro.
Oh my god.
Was that not? That was crazy.
No,
me and Bronny cool though now. Like,
no, of course, but like,
you followed me on the IG,
bro,
like that's bro right there.
We're not nearly at the level as like Kyrie and all these when it comes to like fame and celebrity. But there's even times where it's like,
oh my god,
Reese comes back.
They hate you.
We're not even on that level. There's even times for me, sometimes I see something going on politically or something going on in the media. I'm like, I can't really give my opinion because I'm about to have like bunch of hoorah on my head, bunch of cancel, all that. I'm like, I don't even gonna give my. I'm just watch, see what happens. So when I be seeing people like you just do your thing, I'm like, okay, that's real. I need to get like that.
I got a question, Kyrie. How do you feel about this right here?
You just gotta read a lot more, bro, and invest in just the right side of history as much as you invest in streaming, bro. Just carving out an hour, 30 minutes. I could pass along some books. It's on my gram. I got a few books. Just if you're interested.
Say that.
Wow.
Go ahead, look up. Yep. What are you gonna say, Bruce? Go ahead.
So I got banned on Twitch for saying cracker. And they said it was a racist word. Ooh. And yeah. How you feel about that? Just it's old news, but it's just one of those things where it was like, it was a crazy time on Twitch. It was like I say that was the most time I ever received racism.
Do you feel like we live in a racially tense society? Do you feel like people are tense about their race and what they identify as?
100%.
Like which side they on? Like I'm black, I'm white, I'm Indian, I'm native, I'm indigenous. Do you think it's tense in our society? Like it's like a tension, like
Yeah, it's always gonna be a tension.
yeah, because there's it's wars. It's war out here, bro. It's wars. Like we on the, of course we're on the right side because they'll say as black men it's easier to paint y'all as frustrated and angry and paint y'all as something else. You know what I mean? Just because there's movies out, there's media out, there's propaganda on just who we are just based on our skin color. So because of that tension you feel, figuring out where it came from a lot of people that came before us, bro, who we call the ancestors. It's a lot. It's a lot out here. That word cracker, nigga, you know what I mean? Like all that stuff is all wrapped up into like terms used in the English language to describe groups of people. But now, because we're in 2022, it's sensitive to say these things, or 2020 is sensitive to say these things, or 2018. It's sensitive. It's sensitive when a person collects another group of people to go against you because you called somebody that, or you know what I mean? And the same thing happens on both sides, whether it's the C word or the N word. And I don't use either which one.
Great take.
And I say it, you know what I mean, now in reference to the terms, but in terms of addressing somebody, bro, you always gonna get pushback on that.
Yeah.
This is a racially based society that we live in. This is just the reality, bro. You 21, so as you get older, you're going to ask more questions about why things are the way they are. And most of the time, bro, people are not going to want to hear you out, especially if they not like tapped in, like not in just to the black skin, all skin folk and kinfolk, by the way, too. It's a lot of people who be faking the funk out here, and we don't even have time to address that energy. But I'll say this, whenever you deal with something like that, where you have a racist term thrown at you, or you throw a racist term out, just be aware that it's gonna hurt people.
Shut the
fuck
up.
That's what it's meant to do. It's meant to hurt people. When they call us the N-word, or we call them something else, or we call somebody else another human being that identifies as whatever they do racially, like background wise, it's always gonna be war, bro. It's in our DNA at this point. Like you feel uncomfortable when somebody calls you that, or if they called you out your name, like you would feel like, yo, what? I have to respond because it's in your blood now, bro. It's war. Like people have been killed and murdered because of this. Thanks. So it's deeper. You know what I mean? It's deeper than just like a racial term when it's a war out here. Like I'm not worried about the racial terms as much. People could throw that shit out all the time. Like, go ahead, bro. Like you want to argue over this? But if we go to the truth of what's actually happening in the world and Rage, what you're saying, if you don't feel like you can speak on it, the first thing you do is you do your research, but don't be afraid to have an opinion on something that is discussed in society. Like we discuss cracker in society. We discuss nigga in society. We discuss these things. It's not like you have to be, I have to hold my opinion back because I'm saving face for, nah, bro, it's openly discussed. It is not something that we have to be like secretive about or not prideful. We made it out of some shit. It is what it is. People that look like us, we made it out of the mud. We made it out of pure hatred. They hated us. Just because we were black and we couldn't understand it. So racial tension is normal, but us being where we are now, we can develop that new language because guess who your fan base is? Guess who your ecosystem is? They white, black, red, yellow. They don't give a fuck about what color you are, what religion you are, what spirituality. As long as you being yourself and as long as you're being truthful and you ain't lying to them, you're not capping to them, they gonna rock with you. And those are the people that you really want to develop. You can't get close to everybody, but you can just share that stuff with them more openly, like 15 minutes, 5 minutes, 30 minutes on your stream, an hour, if you up for it. It's no pressure. It's no pressure to join it and be like, I'm all of a sudden Martin Luther King and Malcolm X, and I'm all of a sudden going to start saying, fuck all these people. Nah, bro. Like, there's no reason to have hatred in your heart for people that, like, truth be told, they don't know any better, bro. Like my people, my people on both sides of the coin, which is I like to say, like when I was born, bro, I didn't ask for this. I was born both identified in society as indigenous and black, like or native Indian, American Indian. When you learn about the wars and the murders and genocides that happen within there, gives you a different outlook, bro, on how you deal with America. I'll just say that. Like when you learn about America, true America, why the founding fathers are overlooking South Dakota, like where the presidents are, Mount Rushmore, while they're overlooking my tribal lands. That shit for me is what I'm fighting up against. Is here are these people that have murdered my ancestors, buried them, and they're just erected statues of them, and we praise them on dollars and we pass it out, and they just trade in currency and shit like that. I don't want to get too deep into it because we got to talk off camera one time about this, but it's just like that's where I'm at. That's what's in my heart. I don't take no shit from anybody because I don't have to.
Right.
I'm
exactly.
a citizen of. I'm not a citizen of just America, bro. America died a long time ago when they started treating people like shit out here, bro, based on race, culture, and class. I'm not with that. I wasn't born into that. I didn't want to be forced to see, my black brother any different than I see my white brother, my red brother, my yellow brother. Why? For what? They put that in my head. Like since I was a kid, going to school, in video games and entertainment and movies, making fun of us, like telling us we only playing up to these stigmas and shit like that. I'm not with it, bro. So y'all generation is really the ones that can do it all, bro. Be genreless, accept all walks of life into your community. Fuck no. If they could be Muslim, you hit them with the Assalamu alaikum. If they Kemetic, you hit them with the Hotep, peace. If you Christian, God be with you. You from somebody from a tribe, you hit them with a peace greeting that is reflective of you being respectful of their culture. And that's it. That's all people want, bro. Just be respectful of their culture. The positive. If we focus on all white people's trash, all black people's trash, all red people's trash, all yellow people's trash, it'll be a war all the time. But if you focus on like the people that are actually wanting to walk like, yo, I hear what you're saying. Let me walk with you. Just make time for them. That's all I'm saying. 5 minutes out of your day, I promise you. When I was on the boardwalk earlier today in LA, like it's just this Muslim family, I'm around my family, and they're just like, yo, my family knows that I'm in touch, but they don't know how deep I'm connected to my brotherhood and sisterhood of all religious backgrounds. All.
Oh, damn! No.
He's back.
Oh, he's
back. All I'm saying is just make time for those people.
So, are like your friends?
Oh,
I think it's your breath, Josh. I'm not gonna lie.
No, just stop. It's not my breath. My breath isn't kicking him out the call. Just stop it, bro. Are like the people around you and your homies, your friends, like as I don't want to say the word, but like awake as you are, like this? Are they as in tune like this? Or do you talk to people like around you a lot about shit like this?
Of course. I have to because what comes with this is it takes a different level of security.
Yeah.
It takes a different level of security. That's all. So we all have to be on point. We raise soldiers over here, bro.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Can't wait to meet you in real life and give you a good grip handshake.
I'm gonna have the firmest handshake out of all y'all. Let's be real. Let's be fucking.
I love
real.
y'all boys, man, but I gotta get my daughter to school early morning. I gotta go.
Man.
Yo,
it's late, bro. It's late.
Kyrie, I appreciate you for making the time and effort for coming and you feel me, having the opportunity to come to boys' night, meet Bruce, meet Rage, and
your breath.
Just freeze. Till he comes out.
Yeah.
So it just came out, come to meet Bruce, Rage, and get us secure with some tickets to the games and stuff. So
I'm like, no, we was not expecting that. We was not coming into thinking that. That was random as fuck.
Bro, everybody in the chat didn't think you was pulling through, bro. And he was like, yo, he's a man of his word, bro.
He did, yeah.
I was defending it. You know what I'm saying? I said, he gonna come through. So
he came through.
Definitely.
Yo, can we play? Okay, can we actually game next time though?
Next time.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I got you. I'll be live.
Okay.
All right.
All right,
Kyrie. Be safe.
Yes, sir.
Kyrie!
so bad. I want to get sturdy so bad, bro. Oh my fucking god, bro.
Kyrie, nigga.
Yo, that was worth it. That was worth it.
Kyrie.
That was worth it, bro. That was. Look at Corey. Corey in the motherfucking chat. Corey. Yo, Corey, what's good, bro?
Oh my
fucking god, man.
Damn.
Yo, I'm telling you, bro. Boys Night is different, man.
We gotta, okay. We moving